will plant lines to deter mock enemy vessels and submarines from entering coastal waters. They will also conduct naval demining exercises. The Army's F-4 fighter jets will join to provide air support to the naval fleet. According to Army officials, Sunday's maneuver is the largest missile drill in the history of Iran's military exercises. Massive military maneuvers cover an area in the east of the Strait of Hormuz to the southern parts of the Gulf of Aden. It involves the deployment of different types of military hardware and weapons, both in water and on land. Talking to the President of Iran's Navy Commander Rear Admiral Habibullah Sayari has elaborated on the goals of the ongoing massive maneuvers.
Iran's first goal in conducting this drill is to boost the military capability of its naval forces, ground forces, air forces, and air defense forces, as well as enhancing coordination among different branches of the military in order to face any possible threat. The second goal is to test different weapons, ammunition, and tactics. The third goal is to pass on experience to young officers who are responsible for defending the country's borders, resources, and interests. The fourth goal is to convey the message of peace and friendship to neighboring countries, and the fifth and final goal is to warn extra-regional countries that with the Iranian Navy present, there is no need for foreign intervention to maintain peace and security in this region.
Well, the person there that was talking or reported to Iran's Navy Commander Rear Admiral Habibullah Sayari is joining us now. Mehdi Kazmi is at the site. Mehdi Kazmi, this is, I'm reading down some of the details, how vast, how large these maneuvers are. Tell us why it's so big, and of course today marking the fourth phase of this massive military drill.
Well, Kaveh, as you earlier mentioned, this is, according to the Iranian army, the biggest military exercise in case of practicing Iran's defense capability in the field of missile defense systems, especially designed for Iran's army. Now, this is one of the largest military drills by the Iranian army from land, air, and sea, which is conducted in an area of approximately 2.2 million square kilometers, stretching all the way from the east of the Strait of Hormuz to the north of the Atlantic Ocean, to the north of the Indian Ocean, rather, and to the Gulf of Aden. Of course, there were different on the very fourth day of the military drill, which is dubbed Muhammad Rasulullah, or Muhammad the Prophet of God. There have been a number of significant operations which, according to the Iranian army and the Iranian Navy especially, have been quite a success. Now, one of these operations included mine-laying operations that were especially designed in order to prevent the penetration of the artificial or mock enemy from entering the country, and it was done through the heavy submarines of the Iranian Navy titled the Tariq. Now, this operation, of course, stretched from the east of the Strait of Hormuz all the way to the coastal line of the Sea of Oman. The second operation that took place was a demining operation, which took place for the very first time using the RH helicopters of the Iranian Navy. According to the Navy, previously the current operation was conducted using vessels. Now, this is the very first time the Navy is using helicopters in order to conduct such a mine-sweeping operation. The third operation was the first act that was conducted within today's drill. The fourth day of Muhammad Rasulullah drill was a warning that was issued by the Iranian fighter to two foreign vessels within the vicinity of the Iranian maneuver. Now, according to the Navy and the commander of the Iranian Navy, Admiral Sayari, the warnings were issued to the two vessels, calling them to leave the area since they were located exactly in the range of Iranian surface-to-sea and sea-to-sea missiles, and that was the one of the issues that took place today. And of course, the two vessels immediately left the area in order to prevent any possible incidents. The fourth issue, the fourth part of the operation that was significant for today was for the very first time, Iranian fighters, F-4 Phantom fighters, were able to successfully and accurately hit two floating targets at sea using Maverick rockets. That was followed by two other Iranian strategic Sukhoi 24
these damn devils lying, going to come.
Use rockets that were modified
They
by
only
Iranian
report what they want the people to know,
floating
and not so much what they need to know.
Of course, Iran
That's what one
that this is
should
a
be
message
reporting.
of
The thing that
stability
we
in
as a
region.
people
It is a message of peace to its
ought to
neighbors,
know.
and of course, it is an opportunity which takes place by the Iranian
Information that we can take to be used to benefit us in our
practice its ability and to maintain its strength and its capabilities that occurs every other year in the north and the south of the Iranian shores. Back to you, Kaveh.